Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 20th to the 30th, 2018 reading for you. Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, but we're just giving them one last good shuffle and connecting to the spiritual world to make sure you hear the message that you are supposed to hear. Oh, goodness. All right, that goes off to the side. Alright, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, Scorpio, oh there you are, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh my gosh, okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Making sure you can see everything. Cool. Alright, moving them over just a little bit. Well, you are definitely going through a transformation of self. I mean, you start off as a page, then you have a knight, then you have the queen, which is the progression, okay? You would say, well, traditionally it would be the king here, but that doesn't really matter at all. You start off as a student. You would be sent in medieval times to be a page, to study at somebody else's home, pretty much to serve in their castle, okay, to learn for them. In Celtic society, you would be fostered, right? And then you become a knight, you learn your discipline, you learn how to protect and serve, and then you embrace the kingship or the queenship that you were born into, okay? That's the very traditional way of going about it, all right? So it's showing that here. It's showing that progression of self. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And I just feel as if a huge weight is being lifted off of you. And that is beautiful. Okay, your first card, and you have 3 major arcana cards because we have one that just fell out and needed to be heard while I was shuffling. So you have the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. These are the divine cards. They are the big issues of these 10 days, okay? So your first card is the Fool card. This is you taking a leap of faith on yourself, okay? Your emotions are raging. You might actually be feeling very uncertain right now. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it's as if everything is too much. It's, you're trying to do too many things at once, or everything is just overwhelming, because I see there's a definite change within yourself that is happening. And you're jumping over your emotional kind of turmoil, following your bliss, your truth with the rainbow. The angels are blessing you. You're using your creativity as an everyday thing. You have your backpack, your rucksack, or whatever you call it, attached to the wands. So it becomes an everyday tool for you, your passions, your creativity, knowing what it is that you want and shaping the world shaping your world the way that you want it. You can't shape the world the way that you want it. This isn't saying you're going to live in utopia. This is saying that you're taking a leap of faith on yourself, and you're moving forward in your bliss and in your truth. All right? And this could be something small, okay? Just because they're major arcana cards doesn't mean that it has to be something huge that's happening. It means that you are starting to believe in yourself more and more, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And for a lot of people, for a lot of us, that's the hardest thing, to sit there and look yourself in the eye and say, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are worth loving, you are worth cherishing, you are worth believing in. Because it's so much easier to believe in other people than it is to believe in ourselves. Than it is to believe in yourself, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. So believe in you. Take that leap of faith. Believe that you can achieve and you can succeed. Because if you ever watch people, and some people who succeed, and you sit there and you think, but they're awful. How were they so blessed to succeed? And it's because some of them, it wasn't blessings. They just took it. They believed in themselves so much that they went, of course I am. And I did. Okay? So of course you can. And you will. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is celebration of home and family. It could be moving home, moving jobs. It could be really looking at things differently and sitting there and saying, you know what? I want a house filled with love. I want a house filled with joy. I want to slow down the rat race of life, and I want to enjoy the moments. Okay? It could be as simple as that. And that is huge. That is huge, to sit there and celebrate your life. For some, this is the marriage card, okay? Not for some, but this is also the marriage card. So it has many different things to do with the home, with the family. But it's celebrating it. It's moving forward in your truth, moving forward in your prosperity of self, embracing who it is that you are and what it is that you want. And it doesn't have to be the way that everybody else thinks that you should be living your life. Okay? This is saying that you're celebrating your home, your family, your friends who are as close as family, those people who are nearest and dearest to you. You're embracing your truth, you're embracing your prosperity, and you are moving forward in it. Moving forward in celebration of self. Moving forward in bounty of self. In bounty of home. But because that is the place where you rest your head at night, because this is the place that you feel most comfortable, it recharges you. It centers you. So for some of you, you're moving home to a place that feels comfortable and good. For others of you, you're moving to a new job where you'll get respected, where you'll feel, as if you count. For others of you, you're embracing love, and you're taking that leap of faith, and you're making that the center, focus point of your home and your lives. Because we have here the Queen of Cups, and I just looked at this card, and I remembered one of my teachers saying to me, she's like, Dane, this is the most beautiful of all the queens. Now, she represents to me the water signs, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, there we go. So this is you shining through. But when I saw it, her voice just said right into my head, she's the most beautiful, most loving of all the queens. And it doesn't matter your gender, okay? These cards read energy. My cards read energy anyway. I'm rubbish at gender. So this is saying that you are embracing your love, your joy. She said, and I don't know why her words are coming through so clearly right now. This is the Holy Grail. Whether you believe in the Holy Grail or not, it doesn't really matter. But it's holding this chalice of dreams and expectations, of prosperity and of love. The green here, for me, is symbolizing healing. The waters, the emotions, and especially as a water sign, you can be pulled out by the tide of your emotions so easily. Okay? And I think more people can be pulled out by the tide of their emotions than can't, if you're truly feeling your life. But this is you staying centered. This is you staying strong. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And embracing your love, embracing your life, embracing your joy. This is being calm. This is almost a serenity is coming over you. And I don't mean that for 10 days you're going to walk around in a state of, Mother Teresa-like bliss, okay? Because her life was really tough. And this is ups, this is downs. But this is you believing in you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Absolutely, positively, and undeniably. Then you have the Page of Cups. Okay, this could represent a child who is also a water sign. But this is a reading about you, so for me this is representing you. This is my student card. This is my messenger card. This is a message of healing love. This is also a message of sorrow, okay, because white is a color of peace and serenity and purity, but it's also, in other cultures, a color of mourning. So you're moving forward in your purity of self. You're moving forward in your prosperity of self. But you are also not mourning what it took to get there, but knowing that it wasn't the easiest road. Okay? It wasn't all about lollipops and sunshine. You're moving forward in healing and prosperity of self. You're finding the storm. You're finding the port in the storm. Okay? From the turning emotions. And you are embracing your truth. You're having prosperity come in, but you're also freeing yourself from limitations from before, or expectations that you had put on yourself. Okay, everything has to be done in a certain timeline. Life has to be, you have to achieve and succeed by this age, by this, by that. And you berate yourself if you didn't meet your schedule. Okay, with the cards and with life, with the spiritual realm, it doesn't have this hold of time that we do as human beings. It doesn't count the seconds. What it knows is that you are achieving and succeeding. What it knows is that you are getting closer and closer to your goal. So don't be so hard on yourself, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Because now you are focusing on the details of your life. You're really sitting there and you're saying, is this what I want? Is it what I want? And you're focusing on the details and the serenity. I just feel such a sense of serenity with this reading of what it is that you want. You want peace, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You don't want to keep up with the Joneses, the Kardashians. You don't need to accumulate more and more and more to make you happy. You're finding that happiness within yourself, and you know what? That's going to last so much more than the joy of buying a new car or another house or, 20 million bags from Gucci or wherever. You're working on the details of your life. And in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a man standing on a bench talking to two other men. Right? They're building a cathedral. They're building a church, a place of worship where you can go and feel closer to your Virgin of God. Okay? Here, she's making a blanket. What is it supposed to be like when you go and you worship? You're supposed to feel peace. You're supposed to feel, loved. Warmth. Well, she's taking and making something that you can carry with you, that cloaks you in warmth, and is made with love, and can be carried with you. It's not a place that you go to have this feeling. It's a way of life that you take with you. Okay? That's what I'm seeing with this blanket here. And I know it might be a lot to put on a blanket, but it's warmth, it's comfort, it's closure. You have your prosperity here. You're guarding it with your feet and with the jug. Nobody can take it from you. You're moving forward, following your wisdom, working on your details. You know the sorrow. You're well aware that you've been through sorrow. All right? But now you're resting, and you're seeing the prosperity in your life come forward. With the Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, you are again, you have your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature. You know that as much as you love and as much as you feel is as much as you're hurt. Okay? And if you don't feel at all, it's almost as if you're going through life like a zombie. So you have your armor on. You know not to be so trusting all the time. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Because the funny thing about Scorpios is, the way I see them is, people say, oh, Scorpios are detached. No, they're very trusting and very loving. But because they are so open with their feelings, I feel as if Scorpios, step back a little bit and have kind of a reserve that people think about them. But it's because they don't want to be as hurt. So you are embracing your love, and you are moving forward in it. Again, you're not letting your emotions take over. You keep on moving forward in the healing, beautiful love that is your life. Right? And it doesn't mean, again, that your life is roses and butterflies, but it means that your purpose in life, at least for these 10 days, is to embrace the love that you have for yourself, to embrace this transformation, to move forward with valor and vigor, okay? To know that you are going to achieve and succeed and be the person and guard the truth that you want in your life. And it doesn't have to resonate, with everybody around you. They can sit there and think, well, that's a little weird. Why are you stopping, doing all the, running here, running there, making everybody happy? Why are you focusing on only making yourself happy? That's a little bit selfish. No, it's not. Not taking time for you means that the time you give to everybody else isn't as beautiful as it could be. And then you have the Strength card. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a woman embracing a lion, which always makes me think of Thecla in Christian Orthodoxy, Eastern Orthodoxy, and in Gnostic traditions. But she was a saint in Eastern Orthodoxy, and they have in the Gnostic traditions, they have the book of Paul and Thecla. And she went around proselytizing, okay? And she would always be captured, and Paul would always run away in the books, in the Gospel of Paul and Thecla, right? And whether you believe it or not, it's just a beautiful story of a woman who kept faith within herself. Okay, she was captured. She was going to be fed to lions, and all the lionesses gathered around her and guarded her from the male lions. And all the Romans looked and went, whoa, that's some weird shit. Oh, excuse my language, but that's really weird. Let her go. And, then she was captured again. Paul again disappeared. And they said, okay, we're going to have her eaten by a pool of sharks. And what happened is she was about to go into the water, be pushed into the water. and a lightning bolt hit the water, killed all the sharks, and she actually jumped in the pool to baptize herself. So it is taking control of your life. It is having terrible situations show beauty and serenity, guidance, love within them. All right, protection. Here we have a knight and a boar. A knight and a boar are mortal enemies. A knight hunts a boar. A boar was considered great sport in medieval times because it was so small and so fast, and the tusks could rip into your leg and, sever that major artery and just kill you. But we have them walking together, riding together. We have the lion's head here for courage, for confidence. What made me go off my little tangent on the story of Thecla? You are moving forward in your truth. You are moving forward in your strength of self. And this isn't, the brute strength, I'll just yell and scream till I get what I want. This is the strength from kindness. This is the strength that most people overlook because they think that it's weakness. But not sometimes, it takes tremendous strength to be true to yourself and to be kind when the rest of the world tries to beat you down, to move forward in love when people move forward in hate. This is what the Strength card is telling me to tell you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Be true to yourself and move forward in strength through love. You're going to find unexpected pairings along the way. And you have the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. The High Priestess is the veil being lifted from your eyes, knowing your truth, seeing things as they truly are, moving forward in your wisdom and embracing your magic. And then the Eight of Wands is things happening quickly, and you actually need to step back and take it all in because it's too much. It might be astoundingly overwhelming at times, the change that is coming. But you're embracing it, and you are moving forward. For some of you, it is going to be moving house, or moving jobs, or sitting there and making some really big change in your life that almost has you feeling like you want to throw up, okay? And you just want to sit there and go, no. Like, run, hide away, take a nap, take a bath, just stop everything. But you embrace your truth, you embrace your prosperity, and you take it all in with majesty of self, because that's what stags represent, majesty, and things move forward quickly. But you need to take it in not as quickly as it's moving. Okay. Give me a minute. Now, I changed these around to make the message more clear. I do know many readers who do this. If it doesn't resonate with you, then that is absolutely fine. And you can, stop watching before, or, go with other readers that absolutely resonate with you. But I just want to make this message a little bit clearer. You are being a student of your prosperity, of your love, of your healing, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, of your truth, of setting yourself free and also getting blessings to come in. You are moving forward in strength of character, in strength of self, with vitality and vigor to you. Learning your lessons, defending what you want, becoming master where you were once student. Moving forward in your strength of self, strength of kindness and love and healing, being that port in the storm as your emotions rage at times. Okay, remembering to keep yourself centered. Finding friends in unlikely places. Some of you might be finding that you're attracted to somebody who you thought, oh no, I would never be attracted to them, but because you're seeing the truth of the matter, because for a lot of you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you're having a spiritual awakening of self. You find that truth, and you find that person. You're taking a leap of faith, and you're letting in these blessings into your home, into your life. Some of you might sit there and say that as you're embracing your truth, you find out that where you are doesn't fit anymore. You could be changing jobs. You could be moving home. You could be sitting there and saying, you know what, we're going to restructure the way that we look at things within the home, and we're going to come from a place of love and acceptance and joy, and not, did you win that soccer match, or, did you succeed? How many A's did you get? From a place of love and acceptance. Excuse me, I do apologize. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. Slowly and steadily working on your prosperity, on your truth, on your joy, to cloak you, to cover you, and protect you, to go with you all the time. To not be a place that you go to feel secure, but a way of life that you embrace. You're, again, embracing just an understanding of self, of letting the blessings into your life, of seeing the truth, no matter how hard it is, and things moving forward. Things moving forward quickly and maybe a little bit scarily. But you have majesty of self and you're taking it in and you're looking at it. And some of you Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant might be feeling terrified at the changes that are coming. And some of the changes might not be that big. Okay? This is a general reading. It's different for every single person. And it doesn't mean that you can't be afraid of small changes, because it just depends on how you're looking at it. So you're embracing that truth, that understanding. You're letting in the change, but you're easing into it. Okay? It's going to take you a little bit. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Your subconscious message, oh goodness, is the Three of Swords. So with all this healing, beautiful love that is coming into your life, that you are embracing, it is because subconsciously you've just had enough. You feel heartbroken. You feel just, enough is enough. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. A part of you wants to almost run away. Say, you know what? That's it. Fold up camp. Return to where you feel comfortable, or just walk away to find that place where you will feel comfortable. Embracing your truth, embracing your understanding, embracing yourself. No longer living in heartbreak and pain. That's what all this healing love is about, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. That's where the strength of kindness comes in. It comes in through respecting and seeing yourself and speaking to yourself with kindness and love. Right? And knowing that you matter, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Do not let this heartbreak, do not let this pain define you. Because the changes are coming. And it might not all happen within these 10 days. They might set it up. These 10 days might be setting it up. Okay? But this feeling of just like, no, is coming to an end. And you are moving forward. Okay? But you can't move forward, and this can't come to an end if you don't accept and cherish who it is that you are. Right? Embrace the insights that you're getting, because that could also lead to you feeling overwhelmed. Personally, I know, once the veil is lifted from your eyes and you can see things better and you can feel things more profoundly, that life becomes a lot harder. People become a lot more difficult. Okay, so you have to have those barriers between you and them so that your heart doesn't break all the time. Alright, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.